Hi, welcome back. This is IB Chemistry Exam 2018 for the month of May. What I've done now is I've slightly increased the number of exams now, so that's 5, not quite a range of 5, repetition of 3, but that's nice and chemistry-like. And I've kept the experimental probability, of course, and the unit numbers are now aligned. And so if you have a look at the paper, you can see I've changed these numbers here, and so that's just the way I was teaching it. So there's some repetition here, so 9.1 I divided up a bit, and 19.1 I divided up a bit, and so you should be able to find it easily from your syllabus. I'll leave this a link in the description to access this so you can analyze it yourself. It's very similar to the last year's one. 76% is the highlighted stuff, so you should be able to get a 7 if you focus just on those yellow bits. Okay, so it's the same as last time, so there's the improvement. It's the same as last time. Focus on paper 2. Paper 1, there's lots of online quizzes on my website. Paper 3, I just learn everything. Just to give into a summary before I go over the actual Excel worksheet, what struck me about this paper is they were doing it more than once, I think 2 or even 3 times, or maybe even more. They're asking for the formulas and balancing. Sorry, Madeline? No, not yet. Let me finish this video first. Alright, and so if you didn't really learn how to name and write compounds and balance stuff, you're really going to get stung on this paper. So of course the main focus will be stoichiometry, and there was a lot of half reactions too, which tied in with that junior science a little bit as well. And they're very integrated questions. One question will cover many topics, and so really try and get past papers and try and do integrated questions. These 3 things down here, Gibbs, H, NMR and PKs, really build up from the start to the top, so they're really good questions for them to test you on everything, and they were there quite a bit. I was going to start it, give it out on the 2018, but I thought, well, that's not really with the philosophy of what I'm trying to do here, which is get you started early, especially if you are weak in junior science. And so start early, and so the video is coming out early. And this is the thing that I'm going to give to you. What have we got? Pink here. Alright, so what have I talked about already, Madeline? I fixed up the topics. I have tried to match it with the curriculum. There were 2 marks that I couldn't get done. So if I go down to the bottom, I didn't want to go back over it because it's not fully 100% anyway. Because some topics, like I think I mentioned one here, looking this one asking for types of bonds across different topics. I couldn't really allocate it to one topic, and some topics like this one here, 1.3 really relies on 1.2. And so what else have I missed? There were some really nasty questions on safety of chemicals. I think they're just trying to pick out the best of the best, and so they put 1 or 2 sort of really hard questions about these obscure chemicals and how safe they are. I wouldn't worry about that. It was just 1 mark. I think that's just to differentiate the top of the top. And so the questions were very mixed. I felt like this is going to get all those people that never learned their equations: acid plus carbonate, acid plus base, acid plus what else? Metal, all those ones, and the naming of formula. There wasn't a beta, sigma, pi sort of questions in this lot, but apart from that, and there was a lot on half reactions, and it really focused on half reactions a fair bit as well to balance and mix in with the whole junior science stuff at the front. Alright, so that's all I have to say about that. So what have I said here? Get strong in your basics, naming, writing, compounds, and your stoichiometry. And then have your review of these topics here and make sure you're confident with those. That should be able to get you a 7. Alright. And so apart from just going over those main things there, it's also good to pick up on the major mistakes. You can pick up quite a few marks when you pick up major mistakes. I'll put a link in the description to Richard Thornley's most common mistakes. It's a pretty helpful video to watch as well. Alright, Madeline, say goodbye. Can't see your face. Alright, bye-bye then.